Isa, beautiful people. Today we're reacting to Muah by Vayonn. Just a fair warning, I've never heard of this group before. They popped up on my YouTube recommended, and if there's one thing that I love to do is discover new groups. I did look it up. This is their debut track. They did release a pre-debut single. I didn't check it out. So this is them coming to life in the artistic world, which makes me really excited. If you're new to my channel, we always listen to a song once, then we read the lyrics, and then we listen to the song again. I have no idea what this is going to sound like. I have no idea if I like it. All I know is that if you've been, rooting for this group to debut and you're super excited, I want to join you in that excitement, okay? I might not know their story yet, but I can still be excited for them. So, knowing nothing, we're just gonna get started. I also don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Vayonn, we're here to learn, okay? I will say, I love that marble blue color on it. So far, so good. I want to root for them. I always want to root for new. Is that who I think it is? That looks like Masato from Boys to Planet, doesn't it? Wait. Do I know them? That's him! We'll have to see. It is him! Y'all, you know what? I know people. Oh my god, I've never had this happen before. Oh my god, I know them. I know him. I think I also know the other guy. I forget his name. I know him. Wait, this makes me so happy. Wait, y'all, I got so distracted. I have to give this a go again. I'm so sorry. I kind of blacked out because I get excited when I know things, okay? Let's... I'm loving this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He definitely did not throw that apple, and that's fine. Sometimes we need to do a little editing, but that was kind of funny. He does look familiar too. What a classical good song! The vocals are great. First impressions are great. I'm shining. I'm giving the summer vibes. It has to be a love song. It's called Muah. And then you go ooh 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 ooh. But we'll get that when we read the lyrics. For now, I'm just gonna enjoy the vibe. Aww, he's adorable. He also looks familiar. Thank God they did not hit that turtle because I would have completely unstand them if they killed that turtle. I'm sorry. They're so cute. Oh, it's like increase. Okay. Y'all, this is going on my playlist. This is so catchy. Wait. Okay, first impressions before we read the lyrics. This is a good ass Bobby ass summer song. What? And I will say this, even as the song was progressing, I was singing along to that chorus, which is what a summer hit is gonna do. It's supposed to just mindlessly go in the back of your head and just feel ooh, 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 ooh. Like it just felt good. Like I feel good. I feel summery. I feel happy, and it's a Tuesday. So the fact that I feel happy on a Tuesday is a compliment. I love the vocals. I love the little like ooh 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 ooh. What? This is a hit. Yeah, it's a hit. Let's just read the lyrics, shall we? Okay, so Masato starts us off with a kiss. Muah. Sort of the thesis of the song, I suppose, right? A kiss. That's sort of how we start. Sen then goes, hey, I came because I have something to tell you. Wait, look up for a moment. Oh, okay, so I'm seeing the vision, right? He comes over to this person. He's like, I have something to tell you. They kind of look away because they're shy, or maybe they don't really believe. You know, they're a little shy and not so confident. And he's like, no, look at me, right? Let's keep eye contact because what I'm about to tell you is sincere. It's romantic. It's great. Bright in the endless sky, and moi sent by the sun. A kiss sent by the sun, Jinyu says. I like it. So the kiss isn't sent from him, it's sent from literally the hottest star in our solar system. So maybe the kiss is not a romantic gesture at this point. Like I'm thinking maybe the kiss is like the brightness that the sun sends, the warmth, like right, like because you're outside, you're taking in that sun, you're kind of like feeling happy or enjoying it. That's what he's saying. That was sent to you. You might think of it as the weather. I'm thinking about it as a kiss. As a sun kiss. And then Ayang says, enjoy it for a long time. This is just like a kiss, right? Savor it, absorb it fully, really live and breathe in that heat and that warmth that the sun gives you. So maybe this is not even a romantic song. Are we like maybe talking about enjoying the moment, enjoying life? Okay, so Masato says, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah. That warmth seeping through the gaps of my finger. The reason I'm drawn to you, as if it's not a coincidence. Okay. That warmth seeping through the gaps of my fingers. I mean, I'm thinking they're holding hands, right? Like they're holding hands and, you know, your fingers, like all those gaps kind of get warmed up in the physical act of hand holding someone that you like, you're getting shy, your whole body is warming. Like he's kind of saying that, so maybe we are talking about love, okay? The reason I'm drawn to you, as if it's not a coincidence. So it's not coincidence. It's not by chance. There's like a reason why you're being drawn towards this person. Like there's a purpose. And this has nothing to do with it, but what I will say is from the sound of this, Masato and I believe it's Ayang, but the other guy that I recognized in the video fits this sound so much more than Alpha Drive 1. So even that, right, like maybe they're saying, right, the reason I'm drawn to you is not, this was destiny kind of way, right? It wasn't it was some kind of not just chance that I ended up here with you. I kind of also see that with them, right? Like maybe, okay, Boys to Planet didn't turn out the way it should, but now this is where it's meant to be. It's meant to be. Yes. Oh, I'll be honest. My heart is like this. Mwah, toward you. Sweet. Right? He's being honest. And I like it. I'll be honest. it feels vulnerable, right? Like even before he shares his feelings, he says, "Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The truth is that my heart is kind of, a little giddy, a little giddy toward you, girl, toward you, boy, toward whoever you feel. Like he feels happy. He feels sweet." Okay, so in the chorus, we go, "Quickly come closer to you, filled with nothing but excitement, hands full of love beam, moi like a thrill." I like it. I like it. That's really cute. They're like, and it's funny because when you have your first kiss, right, you're kind of shy, you're kind of nervous. Zen is kind of saying the opposite, right? He's saying, "No, come closer. Like, I need to feel this. Like, I'm so excited." And these, like, it's building up that climax of it, right? Filled with nothing but excitement. Like, I'm so excited to kiss you. I'm not nervous, right? He's not filled with nervousness. He's filled with excitement. Excitement does have anxiety to it, but it's like the good anxiety, right? It's like I just want to like wrap my hands around you and make you feel loved and make you feel cared about. Like you just want to grab onto that feeling. And I love that they make love tangible, right? Because oftentimes in song and in lyricism, we make love this intangible, cosmic thing that always feels out of reach. And here, Teru is very direct about, this love is tangible. I can hold it in my two hands. And I can't hold it in my two hands because it's small, but it makes it clear that he's so certain and filled with this excitement. Again, right? When you kiss someone that you have no anxieties or no concerns about liking, you feel good. You don't feel the nervousness, you don't feel the shyness. You just feel the thrill that Jinyu is saying at the end of the chorus. It's very innocent in a good way. I think love deserves to be innocent. I think it deserves to be tangible, deserves to be perceived through the lens of not toxicity and just that comfort and excitement of liking someone, hopefully them liking you back. Okay, so the post chorus is, "I'll place my certainty in this pouring light." Oh my god. Okay, so we are fully committed. We have no doubts about this relationship, about this person. You and I, trust me, on the line drawn, flying like a dance, connecting the space between us, you and I. Okay, so we're saying something here, and excuse me, guys, I am not the smartest person when it comes to analyzing lyrics, so sometimes I just have to read the lines again to like really make sense of it in my head, and English is not my first language, so a lot of excuses to justify why I might not pick this up, but let me try it. "I'll place my certainty in this pouring light," right? He is confident. He's willing to make a bet that the two of us are gonna work out. He's saying, "My love for you and your love for me, I am as certain of that as the water being blue, as the sky being blue. And I'm gonna put it out visibly, right? I'm not gonna hide it. He's gonna put that certainty outside for the world to know. He's not going to hide it. He's comfortable. He's confident." And then we go in and saying, "You and I, trust me, on the line drawn, flying like a dance, connecting the space between us." My favorite line so far of the whole song. Do I understand it? Not quite. Let's take it. Maybe we'll start with, "On the line drawn between us." So I'm cutting out flying like a dance, connecting the space. So on the line between us, I'm thinking, right, sometimes there is that metaphorical line thread between two people, right? You know, the red thread theory, where there's a thread connecting two people, the invisible string. They're kind of saying, right, that line is now visible, right? Imagine that it's visible. Imagine that there's this line drawn from me and you. That line is the romantic connection between us, right? There is this line, maybe it's like a vector of some kind, that you can go along, right? And now we go into the middle of the sentence, says, "Flying like a dance, connecting the space between us," right? We're not walking along the line, right? And walking is normal, right? Walking is, you move forward, you're doing it, it's the conventional thing. No, they're flying and flying and dancing. And I'm trying to like imagine what flying means, right? Flying is a feeling, right? Because it's not, you don't fly for the sake of getting somewhere fast, right? You fly to feel free, to feel creative, to feel in control, but also out of control. Same with dancing, right? You dance for the feeling. Like, I think what they're trying to convey here is combining the feelings of flying and dancing into one, right? And dancing is rhythmic. I think you can obviously dance alone, but dancing with a partner is a lot more sensual. It's a lot more comforting. It's a lot more connected and relational. Flying is often, I'm assuming, alone, right? Very solitary, very lonely at times. So by making those connections, you almost create this combination of those feelings, right? Of them flying not on the line, but like alongside the line, right? So they're creating this, and I'm not making any sense that I can like it's making sense in my head. Like I have a visceral image in my head of what this line says, but I can't convey it fully. I think the flying and dancing is what happens when you stop questioning whether that connection is real or not. Do you know what I mean? Like when you just give in to the love and you forget about your past breakups and the past hurt and you just give everything that you can into this relationship and the other person does the same, you create that flying dance, that romantic love that carries through them as they move through the world. And the kiss is the cherry on top at the end. Okay, so here we're seeing lightly left by the sun, a few freckles on your face. That's actually proof of carefully looking at you. Okay, so the translation might leave a little bit here, so let's try to see if we can make sense of it a little bit. So freckles, I get freckles when I stay in the sun for too long, right? You get the freckles here, you get the freckles here, especially if I don't wear sunscreen, which God forbid, I live in Los Angeles, that happens. So they're saying, right, you have been seen by the sun. You have been seen. And if we go back to the first verse, right, being seen, being kissed by the sun is actually them saying, I see you. So they're using this metaphor of the sun creating freckles to say, you have your freckles not because of the sun, but because I see you. I see you for who you are. I'm paying attention to you. I am observing who you are. Thus, that is the proof. The proof is the freckles, metaphorically speaking. Seeing your sparkling gaze and coming closer, carefully tapping your shoulder, tap, tap. I think I know that feeling too. Wait, this is so cute. This is so innocent, right? We're not like grabbing them and turning them around, be like, look at me, right? Like it's this mutuality of seeing the sparkle in the eyes, you know, and you get a little closer. You're like a little shy, so you're tapping their shoulder, which is like a very innocent thing to do. It's kind of like you're in a newly relationship or soon to be a relationship. And then the admittance at the end, right? Like, I have that same feeling. You see me in the sun? Well, girl, boo, I see you too. Oh, this is so cute, y'all. Okay, so the pre-chorus actually changed, which I love. So it says, following the light flowing through the gaps of my fingers. So I believe in the first pre-chorus, it was warmth rather than light. What I like about the change here, right, is we're assuming that the relationship has evolved now, right? Warmth is invisible at hand, right? You can't necessarily, the two people can feel it. They can feel it in their fingers, but no one else can see it, right? Light you can see. Light is visible. So to me, that's indicating and symbolizing that the relationship is growing, that their love is growing. And then we say Cupid launched by fate. Cupid launched by fate, meaning that Cupid didn't just shoot at me to fall in love with you by accident. No, no, no. He was controlled by fate, by destiny, forced to shoot at me to make me fall in love with you. Like, again, right? It's not just chance. There's something deeper to our relationship. It ought to have happened. It need to happen. Ooh, even the stinging feeling is my sincerity. Muah, toward you. This is the first time we're acknowledging pain or like some negative aspects to it, right? But I'm assuming that they're talking about, you know, when you get hit by an arrow, it, you know, it hurts upon the impact of getting it. And he's acknowledging that even that part of me falling in love with you or falling for you is as sincere as everything else. It's part of me falling in love with you. It is that uncomfortability, that nervousness, that anxiety that I needed to feel in the beginning in order for me to fully fall for you. And I like that they, you know, incorporate that into the song. Okay, so the bridge is this moment I want to hold on to with you. A sunset before my eyes, A view made even more refreshing holding your hand. Oh, yeah. I'm like just imagining them like on like a, you know, the hills, like Sound of Music, right? This green hill with the mountains in the background. And you have these moments, right, where you're so happy and you're looking at another person and you're just like, this moment is fleeting away. It's gonna go away, but I want to be here for as long as possible. Not because the feelings are gonna go away, but because the moment is going away. And I want to like capture that moment. It kind of reminds me, my first date with my now boyfriend, I did not want it to end. Because I was like, I know we will last forever, but we will never have our first date again. You know, like it's like these things you want to have forever. You just want to hold on to because you're so happy in that moment, knowing that it's going to go away. A sunset before my eyes, and I like it, sunset, right? Because throughout the whole song, we've been talking about sun kisses, kissing the sun. Now we're kind of alluding towards that sun who's giving the kisses is kind of going away, right? A view made even more refreshing holding your hand. I like it. I think about it this way, right? If I go to Santa Monica Beach alone, I'm anxious, I'm nervous, I feel uncomfortable. It could be the same day, same sunset, same ocean, same people. If I'm there with my boyfriend, it's the most beautiful place and time. The sun, even though it's the same sun, it's so much more beautiful because I'm with someone that I love. And I think that's what they're saying, right? We might be on this, you know, this grass hill with all the mountains in the background. Same scenario, but with you, it's even more beautiful. This feeling I can't control right now must surely be a gift from that sky. Muah and Loveu. I feel like they're spelling it out because they want the moment to last longer, right? So instead of saying Muah and love you, they want it to last longer, so they drag out and they really emphasize every single aspect of love and the kiss. I think that's cute. Oh, yo, this was so damn cute. This was so goddamn cute. I want to listen to it again. I think it's adorable. It's a cute love song. I wonder, the apple must mean something. The apple must mean something to the context of Vayonn, but I don't know. I don't know. So we'll have to figure it out. What does his necklace say? Girl, you are too damn fast. Lege. Ledge? That's not one of the members. What does it mean? Ledge? And I'm loving the colors. I'm loving the brightness. We see a lot of bold colors in K-pop and that kind of music generally, but I'm a lover of pastel. I love pastel. I love mint pastel, green pastel, pink pastel. Give me pastel. Give me cuteness. He's so adorable. Please don't ever change your teeth. I don't want him to get veneers. His teeth are so cute. And I need to start over. Y'all, I'm so sorry, but their voices are so good. I like it. Hey. I love that the grass are all like 4-leaf clovers. Like this is very common in Europe. I don't know where this was shot, but we see this a lot. But that's good luck. That's it's such a good little detail. What? Y'all, this is a hit! This is a hit! What the hell? These green apples must mean something. And it's interesting, and I don't think this has anything to do with it, but biblically speaking, right, the apple is bad. You shouldn't eat the apple. That's what we learned from the snake in the Garden of Eden. But they're representing it in such a positive light. I'm like so interested what the lore might be about these apples. You and I, the vocals delivery is great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I recognize that fourth guy from the left, the one with the white with the shirt on. What's he in Boys to Planet 2? Yo, it makes my heart so happy. In case you don't know, I watched Boys to Planet as it was airing last year, or I think it was last year. And something that I said that I was struggling a lot with is that I don't like that there's so many people and I want all of them to succeed and only like 7 or 8 people succeed. Because it pisses me off. It like makes me sad for everyone who leaves who are extremely talented. And albeit I might not have been rooting for these people in Boys to Planet, one, because we didn't see half of them on the screen at all times, and two, they might not have fit that concept. So it just makes me happy to see them here living their life, going down in LA, and in LA is, you know, trees on both sides on the country roads. I love it. It sounds so familiar while still being so refreshing in the current industry. I'm loving the sound. They're so cute. And our love grows bigger. And credits to the editors. I'm loving how they change the setting every time they say Muah. Like, here. Like. Yes, I know. What a surprising twist of a song. Because, you know, sometimes when I go into a group that I have never heard of, I kind of just keep neutral. I kind of don't want to have any expectations. So it's usually very, you know, I kind of enter it like, okay, it could either be, you know, most of the times it's okay. This is great. This is so positive. I had such a pleasure reacting to this. This is refreshing. I feel like I've already said what I think about the song. This is going on my summer bop playlist. I feel like I want to go out. Albeit it is very hot outside. I'm not going to go outside, but this is great. I'm so happy, and this is something that I want to talk a little bit about just very quickly because presumably some of these, if not all of these people participated in Boys to Planet, and if you have been supporting them since Boys to Planet or even before Boys to Planet, I'm sure you are much more aware than I am of probably a lot of the struggle that they went through then, right? I can assume that at least I know from Masato is he was heartbroken when he was almost at the final, right? I think he was like 18th or 17th. So he almost made it to the finale, right? And there is there's a certain sadness to it, right? Of like, is Boys to Planet going to be the end of it for me, right? A lot of the members were also getting older. I don't know how old these people are, but I think they're not, some of them are not teenagers anymore, from what I remember. So for them, it could have been, right, since last year, that would be the end. So to be given another opportunity to debut, to be given another chance to perform, which is what you wanted to do, is great. I think what I have learned through my very long life is that life is not a race. Credit to Beanie, the iconic Beanie, that life is not a race. And every single member here is so much more suitable for this kind of concept than Alpha Drive 1. And in the moment, a year ago, right, you might as a fan been like so upset, but I hope that you feel so happy for them now. Because without knowing anything about them, I think this is where they're exactly meant to be. This is exactly where they're supposed to be. I wish them all the success that they can. I hope that they can finally sleep at night feeling happy that they get to perform, to have fans that can support them like in a group. It feels full circle. Whereas probably a year ago it was not full circle. In fact, a year ago was like the Boys Who Planet almost to the dot, the finale. So I just feel happy that a year can pass by and they can accomplish these things and feel good. And look, he looks happy as fuck on the side. That just makes me happy. So I want to just wish all my positive energy to these six people. And if you have been supporting them since then, I'm cheating because I'm just joining this world of Wayon, I think is how you pronounce it, after the fact that they're debuting. So I'm cheating a little bit. Thank you so much for watching me react to Muah by Wayon. Let me know. I'm kind of interested. Is this an EP? Like, are there other songs that I can check out from them? Because this was a hit. Genuinely, this was a hit. I am very thoroughly, pleasurably surprised. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye.